Hello everyone. Thank you for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. I hope these success stories help you persist in your manifesting journey. So let's get started without further delay. The best way to manifest anything you want is to rest in delusional. What does that mean? It means to be so delusional that your desire is yours, that you do not entertain a single thing in your objective reality that goes against what is told to you. My favorite example of this is the famous story in the Bible, when Thomas refuses to believe that Jesus had rose from the dead until he puts his fingers where the nails were in Jesus' hand. Jesus says something along the lines of, "Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." Learn to not seek proof of your manifestation coming into fruition. You have to learn to use your own delusion as your proof. Here are some of my personal success stories, in brief words, through delusion and not entertaining my 3D world. In December I lost my favorite pair of AirPods. As you all may know, those things are super pricey. I was so devastated, but only an hour later my friend had messaged me an Instagram post of a giveaway. The giveaway already had over 2,000 people entered, but I didn't care. I entered and I was lost in my own delusion. My brother offered to buy me a new pair, but I remember telling him no, I will win those. I remember him calling me crazy for thinking I'd win out of all those people. The morning of the winner being announced, I sat on my couch and waited patiently. When I received a notification that I was tagged in a post, I knew it was done. I had won out of thousands of entries. Best part? I wasn't even surprised. I knew it was mine, so when my 3D conformed to my delusion, I laughed it off. I manifested my current job. I work as an RA on a university campus, and this was a dream for me since I first started university. I used to stand in the mirror and imagine myself in the staff shirt. When I didn't get the job, I shrugged it off. Turns out that year accommodations were closed because of COVID, so I didn't lose anything. I tried again last year, and got no response, not even an interview. But I still knew that position was made for me. Someone on Reddit had messaged me and told me to reapply. I didn't even know the person. I reapplied and a few days later received an interview, a week later got the job. And as usual, I laughed it off. Of course I'd get the job, it was made for me. The next job I had gotten was even better. I was a broke university student who wanted extra cash. But I didn't want to travel to work anywhere. I wanted an easy work from home job that I could do while laying in bed. I applied to a few positions through my university, then gave up. A few weeks later I got an email for an interview with a customer service position. I didn't even want to do the interview. I was too lazy. My mom had convinced me to do it for fun, and I had no idea which job I was even interviewing for at the time. I did the interview and it went amazing. They had told me they'd interview other candidates and then select a few candidates to move on to the second stage of hiring, which required an assignment we needed to pass. The next morning I got an email saying the managers were so impressed with my interview they didn't want to interview any other candidates after me and hired me on the spot. It was a work from home position, easiest job I've ever done in my life. I laid in bed and made hundreds of dollars every day. My current SP. In February 2022 I went through a breakup which left me hurt for a few days. I was already emotionally moving on before the breakup. One day I realized my coworker was intriguing. I had been told by many people not to bother pursuing her because she's a flirt and doesn't take anyone seriously. I laid in bed one night and challenged myself. I said, if I'm truly a powerful manifester, this will be a piece of cake. And spoiler, it was. My SP went from not wanting anything to do with me romantically to spending every night in my bed and saying she was in love with me. Those are just 3 of the many success stories I have. I promise you, it's not rocket science. You don't need to rewire your brain or cry over everything. You don't need to lay in bed and wonder why it's not working. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. You are God. This is your world. Rest in delusion, rest in assumption. Thank you for watching the video. Please let me know in the comments the kind of success stories you would like to listen to.